Good morning, or should I say good afternoon? It's Kim McGillis here, joining you live from my studio in Regina, Saskatchewan. So I do have two studios, one in Ontario and one in Regina. So right now it is 11 o'clock Central Time, and if you are back home in Ontario, it is 1 p.m., I guess, Eastern Time. So I just wanted to share with you some projects today. My plan was to go live like a week ago, pretty much daily, and things did not quite happen like I wanted to. I caught this super bad cold, and I'm still recovering from it, so you might hear me cough today. Let me just try to join you right here so I could see your comments. Give me 2 seconds. But my plan is to go live today, like pretty much all week. So you will want to come and tune in for sure. Here we go. So I have lots to share, lots of fun things. A couple of weeks back when I was in my studio in Ontario, we did this fun class with the Season of Elegance bundle. So it was amazing, and we featured one new color called Basic Beige. So this was the color that we've used. Actually, I love neutral colors, and way back, Crumb Cake was my favorite. But now I have to say the Basic Beige might be one of my favorites, even more than the Crumb Cake. And the reason why is you gotta give it some time. We've noticed, like we were just creating projects with the collection, and we've noticed that if you don't let Basic Beige dry, initially it looks like it has like a green tone, but really once it dries, it's beautiful. And I have a bunch of projects to share with you today. So, if you are watching me live, please say hello. Please say where you are from. And if you are watching the replay, I would love for you to just make a comment to say that you're watching the replay. So as I indicated, I'll be here pretty much live every single day, all week long. Lots of stuff to share. And if you are signed up to my email, you will be getting maybe multiple emails just because me being sick, I have like a week to catch up on stuff. So that's what's going on here, and can't wait to share. There's lots of things happening right now with Stampin' Up. If you are a little bit out of the loop, there is still some amazing stuff in a clearance rack, so you might want to check that out. The other thing that is going on right now is we have the starter kit promo going strong. So you're getting $206 of products, no shipping fees, and depending which province you're from, if you're from Canada, some provinces don't have taxes as well. So you're paying only $135 and getting $206 of product. So if ever you want some information about the starter kit, please message me. It is a great opportunity, and right now Papercrafting for Christmas cards is going strong. So sometimes when I see if you're having an order that's like in the hundreds of dollars, it's more worthwhile to get that starter kit. Also, there are kits, many kits, and they are 30% off. I got a couple, and I must say I am in love. I am planning on playing with this little guy, which is the Christmas ornaments kit. I got something up my sleeve that I want to create, and I can't wait to share with you. So many kits, so 30% off. You want to look at that kit section. Aside from that, we are still going strong with the mini catalog. If you haven't received your copy from me, you could still message me. This catalog is only from September to December, so you want to take a look and get what you really want. So we are playing today, and I want to show you a bunch of different products. Seasons of Elegance. I don't know if you have it. If you do, please comment. I would love to know. I'm in love. I always find that once I get that DSP in my hands, it is even more, is that even a word? It's more gorgeous than when you look through a catalog. So there's a bunch of projects. Today I am going to show you what's coming this week, pretty much every day. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what I've designed, and then we're going to be doing one card. So if ever you want to play along with me, please take out your Seasons of Elegance Sweet Collection and we are going to play together. So let's see. So I can't wait to share. I am going to put down my video right here so you get to see what we are going to be playing with today. And you'll see that the sleeve is not as long as my studio in Ontario, so it kind of makes it a bit short. But what does the bundle include? It has this beautiful embossing folder. It is amazing, and I love the size of it. The size for me is perfect also for scrapbooking. I could just see mini albums and great things happening with this one. I also have customers that speak French and in English, so I got the bundle in both languages. So you'll see in French is Saison de Paix, and in English it is the peaceful season. So lots of great greetings in there to stamp inside your cards on the outside. This week I will be showing you how I've used the peaceful season dies in multiple ways. So if you attended my class in Ontario, you know that I've featured and I've used this in multiple ways. They are amazing. I love what you can do with this collection as well. And then we also have part of that same suite, the Peaceful Evergreens stamp set. So pretty, so many great things that you could do that. And it has coordinating dies as well. So today we're going to be doing a simple card. Maybe this week it's going to be more of a complicated card, but here they are, stunning. And then you have even a second set right here. So you know what? It comes like 13 in a bun, like in the dies. 13 dies is pretty amazing. And we know that this collection we could play with all year long. So what else is included? The designer series paper, like I said, doesn't do justice. It's called Season of Elegance, and then you have it in multiple. There's a matte side to it, very pretty, and there's also like a side that has this beautiful gold. So again, I love neutral colors, so basic beige is one of my go-to. And then here we have it in multiple colors, so old olive, mossy mellow, cherry, sorry, see, I told you I was still coughing. Cherry cobbler, and also the last color is Pretty Peacock. So gorgeous paper. So it also comes with this beautiful ribbon. I love how slimming it is. It has a nice cherry cobbler color with a strip of gold on each side, and the fact that it's not too wide, I find it's perfect for folding. And I did show yesterday how I folded these, how they make pretty bows, right? Super simple. So this is a double bow that I had done. It also comes with these gold textured adhesive back dots. Okay, so lots of stuff to share. I'm gonna show you what I've made with this, and we're gonna do the first card today. And then this week, if you join me every day, you'll get to see the next card, and so on. So I'm gonna have a little sip of coffee here, and here we go. Let me turn you this way. And I might have to readjust here a little. Let's see. Like I said, I don't have my proper mantle today, but here we go. You get to have a little sneak peek at least. So, I'm gonna move things around here. There we go. To create a little more space so I could just pull this in. Give me a second. Here we go. I'm gonna layer this on top, and I'm gonna feature every single project. So What I normally try to do when I'm designing is I try to use the papers, whatever comes in a collection. So I'll look at the different DSPs. So I took out my basic beige, and then I took out my old olive, and then I took out my cherry cobbler, and then the pretty peacock, and the mossy meadow. So these are the colors that I've taken out because they coordinate with the designer series paper. So that's how I started initially. Hi, Kim. Yes, you're like across the world right now. The two Kims. I'm the Canadian one. What time is it there, Kim, right now? See, I'm on Central Time right now, and it is, I think, around 11 o'clock in the morning here. So I'm not too sure if you're evening time right now or... So these are the papers. And then I started designing. So we had the basic beige class in the home, and then we featured a bunch of different projects. So today we're going to be making this one. I always like to decorate my envelopes, and you'll see it in all my 5 different tones. And then I also made this one. Oh, she's saying that it's 6:10 at night. And then this is the other basic beige with textured, but this time I switched my envelope on the other side. I also made it in French for my French customers, and this week I'll be sharing what I do with this ribbon as well. And then we made a fun fold as well that opens like this. And then I love this die because you can just tuck it in that ribbon right in here. So that's perfect as well. And then, you know what? When you don't know what to do, you can always case the catalog. So I did case the catalog for this little card holder. It could be a tag, or also you could put a gift card inside here. But I really kept it with a neutral tone. So you'll see on my blog, if you've signed up, I'll be posting pictures about it all week. And then the last thing I did is, you know what? We all have people that like to host cards, hostesses, and I used the box treat, the book treat box. They come 10 in a pack, and then I made this cute chocolate holder. And then you see how I've used on this side, I went the opposite way with the die, so I'd be able to tuck that right in here. So then when you open it, and then you open it on the inside, oh, sorry, my chocolates have started bouncing. I went to Target in the United States when I was driving to Regina, and I got these chocolate nuggets, which are my favorite. And if ever you cut a piece of cardstock that is 1 by 3, it fits perfectly on those chocolate nuggets. So it's kind of the perfect gift to hand in. Like I said, still recovering from that cold, so as soon as I start talking, it's like a mess. Okay, so let's start designing the card for today. Thank you, Kim. It's kind of a cute project, and I have to say, like initially when I used the DSP, the Noël, which I'll switch for Christmas when I do the English portion, wasn't standing out a lot, so I took my crumb cake marker and just added color. But you know what? I find sometimes things don't look justice on a video. It is very pretty in person. So I can't wait to take the photos and then share on my blog. So let's work on our first card today. I'm gonna put this aside, and then we're gonna be starting very soon. So I do have a hostess code for my Canadian friends, if ever. It's already linked in here. And if ever you shop with me this week, I'll be sending our cards that we're making this week. So you'll just have to use your own bundle because I can't stamp for you, but I could always mail the packages for you to assemble. So we're going to use a piece of white cardstock. And if you are like me in Canadian, we do in inches. So it is 4 1/4 by 11. And then I'll fold this at 5 1/2. I like to use my bone folder because I like the fine crisp and that it's even. So I'm gonna take a cough drop because, as I say, as soon as I start talking, this cold. Somebody was sharing, like I had asked on my group page here, if there was any home remedy to resolve a cold, even if I'm a nurse. You know what? I needed something to help me because it's been a week and it just won't stop. It's just a cough, cough, cough all the time. So somebody said a medicine ball from Starbucks. I had never heard of a medicine ball before. I don't think I'll do the version of Starbucks because they use lemonade and they heat it up. And then they use water. I think it was like a peach tea and peppermint. And I don't know if there was something else. I might just squeeze the lemon and make my own. Hi, Fran. Thank you, Fran. Okay, so here we are. The second piece is 4 inches by 4 1/4. And we're just gonna use, so now I'm doing Mossy Meadow because I've already done the basic beige one, the blue one, and the olive green one. So I'm just showing you in different colors. And as our week moves on, you'll notice I'm building a card collection, either in color coordinations of the colors of our DSP, and these could be bundled up to give as cards or to sell, whichever you want, or give as a gift. So you'll see at the end of the week, it's gonna be an amazing little bundle in the 5 different colors. Okay, so we got this. My other piece here is another piece of white cardstock, and this one is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So I'm gonna take this out. Then we all have scrap pieces of cardstock. I'm gonna take another piece of white, and that piece of white, we're gonna use our punch that is 2 3/8, and then we're just gonna punch this circle out. So this card again is very simple, but you could do it with any stamp set, so it's gonna be pretty fun. And then my Mossy Meadow ink has been, I don't know, used a lot. So I tried to re-ink it this morning. We'll see how that goes. It's a little bit wet. So what I want you to do is I'm taking a blending brush and then I'm just gonna add, and actually it might help it since I just re-inked it, to remove a little bit of ink. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna keep my little piece of white. I'm gonna put this sorry, at the top level. And then I'm just gonna hold it. You can use sticky tape if you're unsure. So you see how I started by stamping it or adding ink on a second piece of paper just at the beginning. Now, if you don't like it, see, I don't like this part. I just decided I'm gonna flip it around and test it again. Probably too much ink, and then I'm gonna start again. That's the beauty of having 2 sides of cardstock. Here we go. And the reason mine might not be equal is just because I've just re-inked and it's still not dry. So here we have it. Okay. Then I'm gonna use one stamp from the Peaceful Evergreen. And I'm gonna use this little guy here. So again, because I've just re-inked, I'm just gonna test it. Yeah, it's going great. And I'm gonna stamp my image right here. Beautiful. So you get to see this part. And then when I pull in the coordinating wishes, I'm gonna use I'm looking for a long one. So friends and family are the true gift of Christmas. So I like that one. We're gonna go with that one. And then we're just gonna add this to one side. Here we go. And then we're gonna stamp it. I'm not sure which side I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go on this side. Here we go, right here. We're gonna take our little embellishments and add these. I love that they have tiny ones and then larger ones, so I like to coordinate. I always try to put an odd number. So I'm pulling these out just because I feel like it coordinates beautifully with the greens. I feel like it has like a little tint of green in it. So we're gonna have that. And then we're gonna add some twine. I know it looks simple, but watch once you see all the others that coordinate with it. So I'm gonna add that twine, and we're doing this before we're mounting it to the card base. And sometimes twine, I like to add more than one layer. Let's add more right here. Perfect. I'm going to toss this aside. So hopefully, as our week goes on, I'll be coughing less. Maybe try to play and make that lemon balm today. It's either I caught it on the flight or at the football game. I'm not too sure. Somebody said to me, can you take pictures of me with my phone? And then I took his phone and then took some pictures. So I'm not sure if that's how I caught it or on the plane when I was on my way here. Okay. Perfect. So there we have it. We're going to mount this on right here. I'm going to pop it up. And then there's one last thing that I love to do. I'm all about layers, so I need to add that extra pop in the end. She's like, creating a card upside down is an art. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna use my blend, Mossy Meadow ink, and I try to use my blend. Okay, so Fran is saying that her mom was French. They would simmer, not boil red wine and drink it hot. It smells and tastes bad, but it would help with the nose and help us sleep. Whew. Gargle with salt water for the throat. I will try that today. You know what? I'm a nurse. I should know these things. But anyways, and ginger and stuff. I go to acupuncture, and my lady for acupuncture says that I should take a shot of tequila, but I've never tried it. And when you're sick, I don't think you want tequila. So what I'm doing is I'm putting that little circle back, and then I'm adding little specks here because I want that texture a little bit everywhere. Okay, so there we have it. And I might have gone a little too high for today, but it's still okay. So I want to show you how cute this project is once it's done. And then you'll see this week we will build on and build on. Okay. So, I don't know if you get to see the little specks in here. And then I have it in olive green. And then I had done all my envelopes as well. So this is olive green. There is slightly a difference when you look at it. And this is a French one. So you get to see both. Then, I didn't do it in red yet, but I did do it in Pretty Peacock. Look how cute that is. And then this time I use white gems just because I felt that the yellow ones, the gold ones, would not coordinate too much. So the ones that I've used here are called Iridescent Face Gems. So then we have this one. And then my basic beige is my favorite, but it's just because I love neutrals. And then for the greening, I did add it in Crumb Cake. So then you get to see simple cards. You can make like 100 of these, like 100. You could just redesign them. So I have yet to make it in the real, in the cherry cobbler. And then these will blend for my entire collection this week. So we're gonna be building, remember initially when you joined, I had showed you a bunch of different cards. We're gonna be building this all week long. So you'll get them in every single color. So I made it through with coughing a little, maybe a little too much, I don't know. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna be putting this back so you get to see what I've made and what's coming all week long. I'm gonna be pushing you back up. Friends, and those would be great for us to make for our local veterans in the hospital. We make 100 cards, exactly. Pre-cut every single piece, and then you'll be able to do, one could be on stamping station, one could add blings and stuff, so. Okay, so here I am back. Here I am coughing away again. Anyways, thank you for joining me today. I'm hopefully gonna try all your suggestions for stopping this bad cough, and then we could create again all week long. So I will join back this week. See, maybe same time tomorrow, we could just link and work on our second card. I think I'm gonna be working on this little guy here, and then we'll do the fancy fold the next day and so on. So thanks for joining me. And if ever you're watching the replay, please say replay. I would love to know where you're all are from. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.